Value is what drives our parents, our children. Value is what drives our society. Think about everything that you see on TV, on the newspaper, in the radio, on billboards. How do they sell? How can you sell quality and guarantee on a billboard? I mean, you can't. Think about when you're driving through Mississippi, okay? That's what value is. Value is what you get for what you pay. The definition of value is what you get for what you pay. Think about every beer commercial that you've ever seen. Think about every beer commercial you've ever seen. Do they talk about the quality materials, really, all the time? No. Do they talk about the guarantee that you're going to love this beer? No. What they do is they say, if you pay for our beer, you will get to be a part of this party, this sexual scene, you'll get a girl that looks like this, whatever the case may be. That's what they're selling you. They're selling you, if you buy this beer, here is what you'll get. And that's why you go with our beer instead of somebody else's. Think about every movie trailer you've ever seen. They put out 5 or 6 movies on Christmas Day. How do you choose? Well, what they do is they show you a trailer. They show you sex and drugs and rock and roll and violence and stuff blowing up and whatever it is. And what they're saying is, if you pay to go to our movie, you will get to see more of this. And if that's what you like, you will love our movie. It's value. They're not guaranteeing you'll like the movie. They're not telling you what all went into making the movie. It's real simple. You pay to go to our movie, here's what you'll get. Think about every billboard that you see. Driving through Mississippi on I-10, right? All the casino ones. They show you on a couple of them, here's all the performers that'll be here. Here's a guy who won a big jackpot. Here's like some cool stuff we have at the buffet. Well, why do they show you that? Because they're saying, we know you have a choice of casinos to go to. If you pay to come play at our casino, you will get to see these entertainers, a shot at this jackpot, this is in the buffet, that's why you come to us. Think about every car commercial that you see, right? Some car commercials try and sell you luxury. Some car commercials try and sell you on safety. Some car commercials try and sell you peace of mind. Hey, we got a DVD player in back, the kids can just watch this and peace of mind, right? They're all trying to sell you something. If you pay for our car, this is what you'll get. And that something that you're trying to sell you is the true value of that car. Think about every radio commercial that you hear. Come to this club this weekend, we'll have this cover charge, this DJ will be playing, this is our drink special, this is the contest that we're having, you've got to come down here tonight. Because they know you have a choice, and if you pay to go to that one, you'll get this. It's all value. If you pay for our diet pills, you get to look like this. If you pay 99 cents a minute, you'll get to talk to this person. If you pay for this diet food, you'll get to look like this. If you pay for this membership, you'll get to look like this. If you pay to come on this cruise, you'll get to enjoy these things. Value is everything. Value is truly everything. Does that make sense? Now, it's no different for us. Because at the end of the day, think about it like this. There's a lot of good restaurants out there, right? There's a lot of good knives out there. There's a lot of good clothes out there. How do you decide which ones you get and which ones you don't? Well, if you buy XYZ, well, what do you actually get? That's what we got to figure out. And if we can find a way to show our customers what they're getting, we'll always make sales. Does that make sense? Okay? Greater than, equal to, less than, right? Okay? So the price, what you're actually paying, value is what you get. Everybody with me? Jake? If what you're being asked to pay is a lot more than what you actually get, are you going to buy it? Okay, so this is a no sale. Does that make sense? This is a no sale. Jake, if what you're being asked to pay is pretty equal to what you're getting, do you buy? Okay, I hear 50-50 on this one. We agree? At this point, it probably just comes down to, do I need it? You know what I mean? Jake, if what you're being asked to pay is significantly less than what you actually get, do you buy? Okay, so this is a yes every time. So, if you want to make sales, this is what you do. This is the ideal outcome of every presentation. This is how your presentation should look if we turned it into a math equation. It's really simple. Now, big key point here, okay? If the value exceeds the price, right? Little bar graph here. If the value is higher than the price, does it matter what the price is? It doesn't, right? Case in point. Here's how we know how important value is. I've got this blue Expo marker. I'll sell you this marker for $1,000. Anybody want it? Okay, perfect. No. I've got a brand new Continental GT Bentley, 0 miles on it outside right now, $1,000. Anybody want it? Okay. Did the price change? What changed? Yeah, what you're actually getting, right? That's what changed. Value is everything. When it comes to value, if you're getting such a good deal, it doesn't matter what the price is. The only thing that matters is what are you actually getting for what you're spending. Is it a good deal? Is it worth it? Do you need it, right? So how do you figure out where to put your money in? Well, it's like this. Okay? Would you say that, let's say we took this group of individuals, right? They were married, middle-aged, middle income, they had a couple kids, and they were homeowners. Let's say we just took 1,000 of these kind of people from all across the country, right? Okay, do married people pretty much go through the same stuff? Yeah, I mean they have a lot of the same type of experiences as a married couple, right? Yes or no? Okay. Do a lot of people that are middle-aged, are they going through the same, are they at kind of the same points in their life, yes or no? Okay. Do a lot of people with middle income, they are on certain, they have the same kind of budgets, they have the same kind of financials, are they going through a lot of the same stuff, yes or no? A lot of people with kids, don't they go through a lot of the same stuff? We all take our first steps, we all go to school, we all get potty trained, we all go through the same stuff, right? Okay? A lot of homeowners, do they face the same stuff? Yeah, they all got property taxes, they all got to keep a good house, they all got to keep it clean, right? Would you agree with this or not? So if we polled 1,000 people that met this criteria almost to the T, would you say, as an educated adult, that you could probably assume they share a lot of the same values, yes or no? Yes. Perfect. So if we already know, since the company's been doing it since 1949, 15 million customers, I want to share this interesting fact with you. We had an independent outside research firm back in the early 2000s come through and actually do research on all of our customers since 1949 up until the year 2000. The results that we found were overwhelming. What we found is that 99% of people who bought, who when we went and saw them placed an order, fell into that. So if you're going to be a smart business person and you want to make sales, what should you do? See that. Isn't that the assignment, though, that I had you bring pretty much? Sure. Now, it doesn't matter if you're starting out with 1. It doesn't matter if you're starting out with 1 million. Does that make sense? Because what we know is that people like this probably know other people like this. Does that make sense? So maybe we only have one to start out with, but then they give me 3 or 4 people to see, and I got 3 or 4, and I get 3 or 4 from each one of those, and it branches out, and you have this big exponential growth. But the point is, if we already know who buys, why in the world would you ever leave anything to chance? Why in the world would you try and be the exception to the rule that never works?